Okay, in first and second class we have already discussed unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is very interesting unit, very important unit for you all. Unit 7, that is about children with mental retardation. So in the last class we have already discussed what is mental retardation, what is cerebral palsy, what is learning disable, what is visual disabled, locomotor disabled. So number of CW children are there. So today we will discuss about under unit 7 children with the mental retardation. What is the meaning of mental retardation? Can you say, anybody? What is the meaning of mental retardation? କେହି ଜାଣିଛ mental retardation କ'ଣ? କିଛି ଧାରଣା ଅଛି କାର?
lower ability ମାନେ lower mental କ୍ଷେତ୍ରରେ ସେ ଟିକେ
very good, low mental ability. Okay, very good. So lower capacity for mental work for permanent nature. Your mental ability helps. Our mental ability helps us to work, to take decision, to solve the problem, to think, to express our views, and to do different types of activities. So the students or the children whose mental ability is poor, mental capacity is very low, they cannot think as a normal child. They cannot take decision as a normal child. They also cannot do any work like a normal child. So mental disability is a condition which makes both physical and mental growth, which makes slow of the both physical and mental growth of the child. So what do we mean by mental disability? No, it is a condition of the child or the individual. Mental disability is a condition. It makes slow. What? That the growth rate of the child both in physically as well as mentally. अर्थात जो पिलाटी मेंटली रिटार्डेड तार शारीरिक वृद्धि कमी जाई थाए इन कंपैरिजन टू नॉर्मल स्टूडेंट्स as well as बौद्धिक मानसिक विकास मध्ये कमी जाई थाए. In this case, what happens? Communication problem is there. They have communication problem. Motor development, they cannot run, they cannot throw, they cannot act any act using their parts of the body. They cannot take own care. Own care means they cannot go to the toilet. If go to the toilet, they cannot do the toileting work. They cannot wear their own dresses, comb the hair, social skills like behaviors, manners, everything is very difficult for them. The MR students, they cannot do self-direction, very poor self-direction, healthy and safety. In the case of healthy and safety, they are very poor. Academic work is also very poor, and performance is very slow. What they are doing, that is very slow. Then mild and moderate, mental retarded children are divided into 4. That is known as 4 degrees of MR students. Anybody, can you share what are the 4 degrees? Ke share kari paribo ki janicho kichi 4 degree kono? Yes. Remember it. Mild retardation, very important এটা জাଣ ସମସ୍ତେ এটা ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ବ୍ୟକ୍ତି ଜାଣିବା ଦରକାର ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ନାଗରିକ ତାର ସାହି ପଡ଼ିଶା ବନ୍ଧୁକୁ ମଧ୍ୟ এই ବିଷୟରେ ସଚେତନ କରିବା ଦରକାର এই different type of CWSN children ଉପରେ ଆଉ the MR student is the very important ଆମ ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ଗାଁରେ କୋଣରେ ଅନୁକୋଣରେ MR student ଅଛନ୍ତି due to ignorance we cannot find out them as usual time at the right time and we cannot help them to give better training to live like a normal child. So the degrees of mental retardation are 4 types. The first one is mild retardation, second one is moderate retardation, third one is severe retardation, fourth one is profound retardation. Now tell, what are the different types of retardation? How many types of retardation are there?
4 types.
5 types. The 4 types. 4 types. Good. सुचिस्मिता कुह गोटे टाइप कुह 4 रु गोटे टाइप कहबटी सुचिस्मिता
Again, sir.
गोटे
Mild
टाइप कुह
retardation.
mild retardation. Very good. लंबोदर कुह second another Lambodara, your mic is on. Now your mic is on, Lambodara. Tell one type of retardation. Yes. Jayanti Sardar. Jayanti, tell one retardation. Just I told you, listen attentively. Mild retardation, second, moderate retardation, third, severe retardation, fourth, profound retardation. Mild, moderate, severe, profound. These are the 4 types of retardation. So mild retardation is more than half and less than 3/4. More than half, less than 3/4. अर्थात जदि गोटे 12 वर्षर पिला तार मेंटल एबिलिटी जहाँ रहिबा कथा नॉर्मल 12 वर्षर पिलार मेंटल एबिलिटी जहाँ गोटे एमआर पिलार मेंटल एबिलिटी बयस 12 हेथिले मध्य तार 7-8 वर्षर पिलार मेंटल एबिलिटी सहित समकक्ष होइथाय ए बुझि पालो ना बुझि पालोनी
Again, sir.
अन्य माने बुझिला तो So remember, when the MR mentally retarded child is mild condition, mild retardation is there, तार बुद्धि more than half and less than 3/4. तार्थ जदि आमे तार मानसिक एबिलिटी को चारि भाग करूचे 3 भाग रु टिके कम थाए तार मानसिक दक्षता तार 12 वर्षर पिलाडीए बयस 12 क्लास 7 पढुवा पिलार मानसिक दक्षता तृतीय श्रेणी पिलार मानसिक दक्षता सहित समान ही थाए ताको हमें माइल्ड रिटार्डेशन बोली कहिथाउ माइल्ड रिटार्डेशन ओके सेकंड हो मॉडरेट रिटार्डेशन Second one is moderate retardation. अच्छा हम भीतर जे सब আছে whether all are तीन तीन जन को लीव करी गले से माने नन ओडिया की ओके
ଜଣେ
then
ଜଣେ
come to
ଅଛନ୍ତି
okay so second one is moderate after mild retardation second one is moderate retardation so the children belongs to the moderate retardation group and category they are below mental development is more than 1/4 means less than half in mild case the ability of the mind is less than 75%. If the ability is 100%, it is less than 75%. But in case of moderate, it is less than 50%. So in this case, suppose the child's age is normal age is 12. If the child is mentally retarded, what is the ability of the mental ability of the child? It is similar with the age of yes less than 50. Less than 50 means 4 and 5 years. Okay. 12 ବର୍ଷର ପିଲାଟିର ଯଦି ମଡରେଟ୍ ମେଣ୍ଟାଲ ରିଟାର୍ଡେସନ ତାହେଲେ 5-6 ବର୍ଷ ସରି 4-5 ବର୍ଷର ପିଲାର ମେଣ୍ଟାଲ ଆବିଲିଟି ସହିତ ସମାନ. Third one is severe. Mental growth is less than 1/4. Less than 1/4 means 25%, below 25%. Those are severe retardation children. Their mental growth is below 25%. 25 ଭାଗରୁ କମ. The profound mental retarded children, they are completely mentally retarded. Means the ability is very poor. They cannot do anything else as the age increases, but they cannot improve. Their mental ability cannot improve. So these are the 4 types of mental retardation, that is mild, moderate, severe and profound. So dear learners, we have to remember it. Mild retarded children, moderate retarded children, they can be educated, they can get training in a normal school. But in case of severe and profound, the normal school, taking care by the normal school is not possible. So they require to enroll in the special school for mentally retarded children. Special trained teachers are there. Trained activities are to be organized for giving them vocational training, occupational training, speech therapy is there, other type of therapy are there. Time to time doctors are coming to the school, special school and taking care of the children. So in normal but general school, only the mild retardation and moderate retardation students can enroll, they can continue and they can get certain improvement. But in case of severe and profound, it is difficult. So special school is required. Okay, special school is required. अच्छा मु टिके okay. Suppose we can think the characteristics of mild children. What are the characteristics of mild children? Slight delay in language. Slight delay in language means what? Okay, slight delay in language. ତା ଅର୍ଥ କ'ଣ? Hello.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍
Slight delay in language. ତା ଅର୍ଥ କ'ଣ?
କଥାବାର୍ତ୍ତା କରିବାରେ
ଆରେ
ବିଳମ୍ବ କରିବା.
ଆଚ୍ଛା, very good. ତାର ଭାଷାର ଯୋଉ ଦକ୍ଷତା, the ability of language ability टिके डेरी हुए जानिया पई सिखिबा पई लेखिबा पई कहिबा पई ते विलंब हुए तार काहे because the ability of the brain is below 75%. If we compare the brain of with a normal child of same age, their brain is below 75%. Therefore, they can take a little time, more time to develop in language. Grade, learn sixth grade in sixth grade when the age is of adolescence period. गोटे कैशोर अवस्थार बयसर पिलाटीए से 6 श्रेणी रे पाठ पढ़िया पई सक्षम होई थाए कैशोर अवस्था माने केबे 14 15 16 वर्ष 17 वर्षर पिलाटी हां
18
okay then if we allow them to travel they can travel with a cycle or by walking. So, up to a limited period distance they can move. Frequently they cannot move to the market, to any other unknown place. They can move to a very frequent place, very known place, limited place. They can visit, they can move. अल्प बाट जाई पारंती सब आड़े से जाई परिबेनी. Then what are moderate learners are slower in learning and understanding. Slower in learning and understanding means पढ़िबा बुझिबारे बहुत धीर मंथर को माने the moderate students are very slow in learning and understanding. So training in social and occupational therapy is very important for those. We never think the mental retarded children will become the scientist. After getting education, they will become the engineer. They will become the Supreme Court justice. We should not think so. But it is our duty through education and training, we make them self-dependent. They can be depend upon the parents or others. They can earn their livelihood. They can manage their life smoothly. Therefore, the training and education should be given to them. Okay. Third one is severe stage. So, during severe stage of mental retardation children, motor ability is very poor. They cannot move frequently, smoothly. They cannot talk also clearly. Speech therapy they require. So, they should give in basic training on basic habits. Basic habits means how they can take bath, how they can brush their teeth, how they wear their clothes, how they show the normal behavior to the elders, and the affection, love and affection to the youngers, and how the children can live very easily and scientifically, very smoothly in the society. It is very important. So special training center must be required for the education of those type of students. Special training center, जोटा को कहउतिले ना special school for MR. Special school for MR. Anybody belongs to Noyagarh district? तम भितर नयागढ़ जिल्ला रे केही अछ कि? Anybody? जदि ना हो नाही कले हबनी साइलेंट रहि जाउछो हैं
नाहंती बोधे सर
हां सही कथा नाही नाही करिवो इन नयागढ़ there is a school, special school for mentally retarded children. So the children belongs to severe and profound stage. They enroll in those schools, and here special training is given by the trainers. Psychologically, they should given education, treatment. Fourth one is profound. This type of children totally depend upon their parents or others, caretakers. they cannot move, mobility is very zero, they cannot take their own care, they cannot do the daily activities, nurses will take care of them. So care at a special center, training at special center. So I told you before few minutes, the children, MR children belongs to severe category and a profound category. They can be taken care through special training centers, means special schools for MR, mentally retarded. There, different vocational training is given. Just I am telling you about the MR students. How the MR learners are more efficient than us to work. Just I experienced. ମୁଁ ନିଜେ ଦେଖିଛି, ଅନୁଭବ ନେଇଛି, just I experienced how they are very efficiently working. Suppose preparation of thunga, you know, preparation of thunga with the paper, raw paper. ସମସ୍ତେ ଜାଣିଛ ନା ଜାଣିନ ଯୋଉ ଠୁଙ୍ଗା ତିଆରି ହୁଏ କାଗଜରେ?
Yes,
ଜାଣିଛୁ
Yes.
sir.
ଆଚ୍ଛା ମତେ କୁହ ଠୁଙ୍ଗା କେମିତି ତିଆରି ହୁଏ ଟିକେ କହିଲ? ଠୁଙ୍ଗା କେମିତି ତିଆରି ହୁଏ?
सर आगे पेपर पर
पेपर मुड़ेगी सर
पेपर
How many
कटिंग हुए
stages are there?
सर मैं କରିଛି ବି
How many stages are there? Please tell me the stages.
फर्स्ट स्टेज
3 stages. First
Stages,
round
sir.
is, yes, three. One round will be prepared. Second the चक्की जोटा चक्की गोटे प्रिपेयर हबो, राउंड टे प्रिपेयर हबो, तापरे चक्कीटा को राउंड सहित जोड़ा हबो. या तो ना भूल कहली? Yes.
yes sir
Hello.
यस सर
Okay. So this is the technique. The technique is just make a round with the paper, then the round which will be fixed with the bottom level, that round will be prepared, then both will be joined, then thunga will be prepared. So a MR child cannot do all these three things. Normal child can do, but MR child cannot do all the three things. What then we have to do? They should give in training. One MR child will only learn how to make the frame. प्रथम राउंड गोलेटा करियो पेपर रे जोड़ी खाली गोले कर चलला. Another MR child will only prepare the base level round. चक्की जोटा कहूचे तळ चक्कीटा लागिवो से गोटा केवल सेट कला. जने नॉर्मल केयर टेकर ए दीटा का पिला जो दीटा तयारी कले राउंड एंड चक्की दीटा के नै कि आ गोटे MR पिला को दबो से सिखितो से खाली जोड़े करिवो दीटा को जॉइंट कर देना. So a normal child can do alone, but that work will be done by the MR children. 3 number of MR children will do that work. Yes or no? Do you understood my point?
yes
Yes. So you see,
यस सर
a normal child, it has been noticed, it has been proved, a normal child will do all the three things. And how many thunga will be prepared by a normal child in an hour? If in a normal child, if the normal child will prepare 100 thunga in an hour, for example, 100 thunga in an hour, but here the 3 will prepare how many? कह तमे केतरा प्रिपेयर कर परबे? जदि गोटे नॉर्मल पिलाटे तीनटा काम एका करिकि से 100 टा ठुंगा घंटा के तयारी करूची, ये 3 जण मिसिले केतरा ठुंगा तयारी करिवे से घंटा के? What is your perception? Go. Yes? No idea? Hey, jab tak
300.
kuha. Lambodar. 300. Okay.
300.
Bhanupriya? Bhanupriya, kuha.
300, sir.
300. But it has been proved more than 300 they preferred. Because those children can sit and do the same act hours and hours, hours and hours without feeling boring. But a normal child after 1 hour, 2 hour feel boring and cannot do like the MR child. Therefore, they are efficient in other way. They have patience. ସେ ସେଇଠି ବସିଲେ କରି ଚାଲିବେ କାମ ଧୈର୍ଯ୍ୟର ସହିତ କରି ଚାଲିବେ ଯଦି ଥରେ ଶିଖି ଗଲେ ହେଲା so they can make more than that. Similarly, they are also giving training on snitching, knitting. जोटा आम कौन कौचे सेटा ये जो आसन फासन तैयारी करिबा बो धुपवाटी कैंडल प्रस्तुत करिबा हैं जो कॉटेज वर्क जो सब अछि से गुडा करे तांको ट्रेनिंग दिया जाए so as a result they can do hours and hours and more product can be expected from those किंतु our duty is the trainer's duty is frequently watch नले जोठी रहिगला सपन तंतरे से लुगा बुणुछन तंत एमती बाडौछंती ए बाड़ी चलथेबे घंटा बाड़ी चलथेबे किंतु ता भीतर जे सुताटा छिड़ी गला से आ जानि परिनटा सुता छिड़ीची न छिड़ीची से बाड़ी चलथेबे सेमती तेनु इट इज द ड्यूटी ऑफ द ट्रेनर टू वॉच immediately connect the thread if it is cut. So it is the duty of the trainer, but they can do hours and hours. Lungi gamsa buni chali. So they are very efficient enough in this child. Mental retardation is not mental illness. Most of the time, with the people we believe mental retardation and mental illness are same. But dear learners, it is different. From beginning, we have discussed mental retardation is the ability of the mind, low ability of the mind, poor ability of the mind. Mind ability poor, durbala. But in case of mental illness, the ability of mind is not poor. They are as like as the normal children, their IQ is high also. Remember it, mental illness is a disease. What is a disease? Yes, what is a disease?
Mental illness.
Very good. Suppose one falls in love and became failure to make it success. Stress and strain rose in the mind of the lover. So automatically mental illness come to it. Suppose a businessman lost heavy amount of money and it is difficult to repay the loan. Therefore, lives with stress and strain. Due to stress and strain, he or she, the businessman, also become towards illness, mental illness. Any stress and strain, any difficulty we feel, think in our mind, that makes our illness, makes our mind or mental illness. That is known as mental illness. So, mental illness is a disease and it is also curable. If immediately that should be noticed and taken into treatment, giving them treatment, so automatically the mental illness can be curable. So, correct diagnosis and early intervention means treatment is required. Then the mental illness will be cured as it is a disease and the child or the individual who has mental illness, they will live a comfortable life. But in case of mental retardation, if we find out, detect early, and what then we do? Diagnose them and taking care of them, giving them training, education, then they can also behave like a normal child in case of mild and moderate, but in case of severe and profound, they cannot become the IS officer, but they can manage their own work. They can take bath, they can brush their teeth, they can act any or perform any labor, that is, I told you, the stitching or making of a candle, stick, etc. Number of works they can perform. So this is all about निज निज काम करने को सक्षम हेबे कहा पर अंतत से डिपेंड करिवेनी माँ आसले खुआई दबो माँ पैंट शर्ट पिंधे दबो ए काम गुडी को निजे करि पारिबे सो एठी हमें कोन जानले व्हाट इज इंपोर्टेंट important is what is important कौन के कौन इंपोर्टेंट इधर हम कौन इंपोर्टेंट सिखले
mental retardation is not mental illness.
आ कौन सिखले
They can
कहला बेले वीडियोटा ऑन करी कहया कहिथिल टी हैं जेते उत्तर दउछ वीडियोटा ऑन करी कहबो ना एडा सब जनरल कर्सी तार टावर नाही अलगा कथा बेले बेले वीडियो भी शो करिवन टावर नथले सो very important thing is yearly detection जेते चंचल तमे ताकू डिटेक्ट करिवो जानिबो आर मेंटल इलनेस ना कोन एटा कि एनवायरमेंटल रिटार्डेड ना कोन ए जिंसटा देखो तुम डिटेक्ट करिवो जेते चंचल पिलार डिटेक्शन हबो accordingly they should give the treatment and training and education regular care should be taken then they can become like a normal child or they can able to do their own work okay किसी डाउट जार रहिला पचार जहाँ में आलोचना कले व्हाट इज मेंटल रिटार्डेशन डिफरेंट डिग्रीज ऑफ मेंटल रिटार्डेशन कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ द मेंटल रिटार्डेड चिल्ड्रेन मेंटल रिटार्डेशन इज नॉट ए मेंटल इलनेस all these we have already discussed if anybody has any doubt then ask me anybody
No, sir.
कार किसी अबुझा नहीं तो अरे बुझिल तो सबू ना नहीं उत्तर दियो
Yes, sir.
कहइबो
Yes, sir.
okay so then another duty is how can identify the mental retarded child हमें केमिति आइडेंटिफाई करिबा early identification is very important so how can we identify those how can we from child's appearance the mild children it is difficult to know the mild children from their appearance but other activities are there but from the appearance of the face appearance their get up the severe and profound and moderate MR children can be found out too large or small in size पूरा एडेडा नहीं थिबे नले पूरा छोटिया है थिबे abnormality is there slanting eyes are slanting forehead is narrow forehead this is forehead kapala it is narrow gojiya hai jaito from behavior they can give little speech means बहुत कम कथा कहती rarely speak क्वचित कथा कहती not understand instruction what instruction you have to give in they cannot understand जहाँ तुम्हें को सूचना दियो बुझाओ जहाँ करो बुझ परिबेनी poor ability to pay attention कौनसी काम रे attentive हेबेनी मन कर आमे पाठ पढुचे मु कहूची तमे सुनिबो यदि mental ability mental retardation cannot listen Okay, Jayanti Sardar, can you talk with me, Jayanti Sardar? Jayanti, do you listen me, Jayanti? Do you listen me? मते सुनी पारुछ? Okay, network issue perhaps is there. So, very poor ability to pay attention, they cannot be attentive. Then don't play with other pupils like normal children. Other normal पिलांक सहित एते normally से माने खेली पारंती नहीं. No bowel control. जो थाली ताटिया धरिकी खाइबा कोई करिबा ठीक ढंग रे खाइबा करिबा एसो मध्य करि पारंती. No bowel control. So these are the behavioral problem we have to be noticed. Then milestone of development. What is milestone? We have been noticed that the infants, the babies, the children, first they sit, then they stand, then walk. Sit, then stand, then walk. This is known as milestone development. This is known as milestone development. But in case of mentally retarded children, this cannot be happen systematically. Systematically means first sit, then stand, then walk. So it cannot be happen in those cases. So different regions are there, genetic region, environmental region. Why mentally retarded children are there? Very important is, you remember it, before bath, during bath, after bath. तीनटा कारणरू पिलाटी मेंटल रिटार्डेड होता है. गोटे हला बिफोर बाथ. पिलाटी जन्म हा पूर्व कोड थाए. बिफोर बाथ वेयर इज द बेबी?
Stomach.
भानु. Yes.
The माँ पेट रहे थे.
Inside the uterus. हाँ माँ पेट रहे थाए. During that time, if mother will suffering from disease, if mother will suffering from malnutrition, सुषम खाद्य खाइलानी, disease हेला माँ को, किंबा if the mother get mentally shock जदि पाइला, ताहले मध्य पिलाटी रिटार्डेड हबार संभावना अछि. So mother should be live during the pregnancy period with pleasant, no tension, supply balance food, nutrient foods, drinks, right rest. So no stress and strain will be given to the mother, the pregnant mother. It is very important. During birth, so when delivery is there, delivery must be done by the qualified and trained doctors, not the village quacks. The dhaima, village dhaima should not be done. ସେମାନେ କଣ କରନ୍ତି ନା ଏଇ ଜାଗାକୁ ଯୋଉ ମୁଁ କପାଳ ଧରିଛି ଦେଖି ପାରୁଛ, ଏଇଠିକି ଛୁଆର ଧରିକି ଭିଡ଼ି ଦିଅନ୍ତି ଜନ୍ମ ହେଲା ବେଳେ. ଏଇଠି ଏଇ କର୍ଡ ନର୍ଭ ଗୁଡାକ ସ୍କୁଇଜ କରିଯାଏ. କଣ very tender. Due to this, they can also, their brain will become poor, ability become slow. This is during birth. किंबा जन्म बेले पिलाटी जदि गली पडुची, उदाहरण भी एमती अछि. So care must be taken of. Another third is after birth, that is accident or any other disease, or that also raise your mental poorness. So these are the different reasons for which mental retardation appears with the child. Another very important thing is how we can take care of them. So it is very important. From very beginning, we have to provide what? Stimulation, training and education to every child as well as the parents. प्रत्येक बाप माँ और पिलांकु आमे मूलरू डिक्टेट करिके ट्रेनिंग दबा. praise the child and give her the prize or him the prize. सदा बेले पिला को हम उत्साहित करिबा, प्राइज देबा, टिके भलो काम कले ताको प्राइज देबा. So interest will be developed. Make learning fun. What teaching learning activity we have to organize that should be very fun. Fun means what? Interesting, joy. Se ananda paibo setru pilati. Help the child only as much as needed. Jette pila ko abasyak taku ame sahajyo karo, sahajog karo. Help the child as much they need, they require. It is very important. Help the child. Be regular in teaching and stimulating the child. No gap is will be given. Frequently, teaching and training will be given to that type of children. Repeat the activity again and again. Repeat the activity. What activity I did it today? It will be done tomorrow. It will be done next after tomorrow. So it will be repeated. Repeatedly you have to done it. Break an activity into small units. गोटे लंबा पाठ पढ़िया परिवर्तन छोट छोट करी भांगी दियो, भांगी देकी टिके 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 अल्प अल्प तक पढ़ा बुझा प प्रैक्टिस करा. So it is very important duty of us as a teacher that we should be very patient. धैर्य आमे धरिबा to deal with the MR students. Keep your patience. Then make the child feel loved, secure and wanted. जेमती लव हाउ सिक्योर निरापद से मणुथिबो सेटा को बेसी गुरुत्व दबो. It is very important. It is very important. Another is beginning training at home. आमे the MR पिलाटा हम पाखरे अछि, how the training will be given at home. So every parent should be educated in which aspects? Looking at different things, holding the head straight, sitting with or without support, standing with or without support, walking using a support, using the hands to hold objects. सदाबेले गोटे जिंस धरि परिबा को सकम जेमते होई परथिबो. Looking around. So how we should enable them to look around the back side, front side, left side, right side, everywhere they can look. They can look and move the neck. This is important. Then holding the head straight and rolling over. Holding the head straight like this. You notice me like this. The head should be holding up and straight. And smartly sit and walk everything. Then this is rolling. This is rolling. Opposite direction. This must be done. This must be organized. Sitting. Take care of their sitting. How they are sit. Very calm and quietly. And very, if they will feel difficulty, we can use the pillow to give him support to sit. Then they can able to sit. Then standing, when they have to stand, we should be careful. Walking, similarly, strengthening arm and hand movements. It is very important. Arm and hand movements. Hello. What a class है सर जॉइन करना है सर करना है जॉइन तो मेल पठे देछि हां 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 गोटे मिनिट सांग सांग 1 minute students 1 minute